So what I think makes the original track Alicia really special is that it leans into this sort of classically romantic sound, as in the Romantic era, and I think this is really helped by how much Clair Obscur, the soundtrack, generally relies on live strings, on classical strings. And I knew when I heard the track that when it goes into this sort of instrumental version of the melody in the middle, I knew immediately that I wanted to feature Sam on a double bass solo because he often plays electric with Disco Cactus, but you may not know that he's a highly trained classical double bass player, and I thought this would be a beautiful way to, first of all, show off his skills, but also show how sensitive and beautiful a double bass can be, because they don't often get to perform these beautiful melody lines. They're very often sort of relegated to the basement of the orchestra. But there is a flip side to this, which is that double basses operate differently from cellos, and the original melody was written for a cello, so that was going to be a challenge for us to navigate how this would work on the double bass.
One of the unique challenges of playing a melody on the double bass is the timbre of the instrument. It's so big, the strings are super thick, and the bass frequencies are so strong in this instrument that playing in the upper register, it's possible and in some contexts sounds nice, but it can sound kind of choked and anxious, and it's not going to sound anywhere near as effortless as a cello or a violin would in that register. So in Alicia, that solo, I could have played it in the octave that the cello is originally playing it in. It's just not going to sound as smooth as that does. So Laura's arrangement is a little more somber, a little moodier, a little more contemplative. So she didn't want that kind of high, biting, anxious sound. She wanted something a lot more comfortable, a lot more smooth. So what she did, she gave me that same melody an octave below the cello, and that's in my middle range, which does sound effortless on a double bass. And what she does with the orchestration, with the other instruments, she pulls everything back. Everything's a lot softer. The other instruments in the higher register instruments are up in the stratosphere. There's not as much rhythmic motion. That kind of allows me to shine in this lower register and allows for the bass frequencies of my instrument to not clash with the other instruments.